Let's throw the big switch with apologies to the local utility companies. All three of these on. Yes. Not the big boys not on. So I bought some servers. And none of them have an OS or drives. What we have here, on the bottom we have a Dell PowerEdge R720. This is not the XD. It's just a regular 720 with 16 2.5-inch drive bays. 16 of them. Above that we have two Dell PowerEdge R620s. Each one of these has 4 bays. Two of them I think are set up for like Dell PC, like some sort of PCI card or something. I'm not sure. I've not really looked at it yet. All of these machines, they do quite a good bit. All these machines have dual 8-core Xeon CPUs. So that means this whole stack here is 48-core, 96 threads. Each one of these machines has 64 gigabytes of DDR3 ECC server RAM. None of them have drives. But that makes sense. A lot of servers you're going to get used don't come with drives because it takes a while to wipe these. And I got this whole stack for $300. Reason these are so cheap: number one, no drives. Number two, these would have been $350, but the seller gave me a discount on the 720. He still has another R720 and an R740 XD. But I'm not taking those out. I can't afford them, and I don't need them. So these machines, these are all from 2012-ish. These older machines. These do not include the rails either. So I need to get rails at some point before I mount these in my rack. But I wanted to experiment with some home lab stuff and potentially migration of some KNA services to these. Plus, I'm wanting to work in IT. I need some server experience. And these were at a good price, and they're local. And the reason these are as cheap as they are, the guy needed them gone. His company, basically, their lease expires at the end of the month. They didn't need the servers anymore, so they were priced to sell. And, well, I bought them. I literally, loaded these things up in a Chevy Cruze taxi. And 4 people helped me carry these in because servers are not light. They are not light. These things are dense, heavy. These draw a lot of power, and they're loud. Okay, the top off this one, it'll probably, like off this top 620, if I probably rip the top off, it'll probably, only a little crazy. Oh, it's not lined up at all, so. There we go. Each of these machines has dual power supplies. I only have one power supply connected at the moment. Tons of networking. iDRAC 7 Enterprise. And so, yeah. One of those power supplies doesn't sound the healthiest. There's that top one there. It sounds like the fan's dragging a little bit. Let me try this power. So that fan might need a clean, or the power supply might need to replace. It'll start itself back up. Yeah, that sounds healthier. Those things sound like a mixture of jet engines or sirens. Each one of these has 64 gigs of ECC RAM, 48 cores. You can actually upgrade these to slightly later 10-core Xeons that are also a little more efficient. and you gain the 2 extra cores. If I were to get those, which I might someday, these things would have 60 cores and 120 threads between them. But so yeah, these are going to be project boxes. What these machines did in their past life, the 720 ran Microsoft Activation systems for the company these came from, and the 620s were virtual machine hosts. And the 620s are going to probably remain. One of them is definitely going to be a virtual machine host. It's going to be running ESXi or Proxmox, probably ESXi because I need experience with that because it's what actual IT uses. The other ones, I don't know, 720 I'd like to turn to a NAS someday, but I'm sort of limited. It has a lot of drives, but they have to be, 2.5 inch. There aren't that many large capacity 2.5 inch drives. With 16 of them, a lot of capacity, 32 terabytes if I just put in 2 terabyte drives. And there's probably bigger ones than that, but of course, you need boot and stuff and parity. But yeah, I bought some servers.